I just saw a YouTube short, and I watch a lot of stuff. I've seen a lot of stuff, and I saw a video. Just made me like my stomach. I feel nauseous, really, from watching this video. And this whole case of Austin Metcalf and Karmelo Anthony, these two kids that had a fight that led to seemingly, this is the report. I don't know, haven't read police reports, but I've seen a lot of disinformation. The kid got stabbed and died. One kid was black, one kid was white. And what makes this case, why they're using it so much, is because it's not a black and white situation. It's so much gray just based off of the information that we know. But it's perfect for these people that, like, why? Why do these people, the people that do this racial stuff, it's so crazy to me. Like, why are they on Facebook talking about these children and this tragedy? I'm going to show the video clip in a second here. But that's really what I want to know, man. Like, why? And then they just have these Facebook accounts. They make these memes. And they provoke people. They provoke people. This is a YouTube short. I hope I don't get demonetized.
We target black Americans, not white.
Would you be willing to stand by me in a press conference or in an individual interview and talk about this issue? You're creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir. You're being weak.
That's part.
Can you believe he said that? Some activist or white supremacist or whoever that dude was, piece of shit. I don't care who he is or what his agenda is. The man just lost his kid. And could you imagine? Like, even the people that brought him, how could they not turn on him? You know? And nobody was shocked that those words came out of his mouth. He said sir at the end, but you're creating more Austin Metcalfs. And he said this to Austin's father. It's fresh, man. The kid just died. And the other kid just made bail. And it's so... That's my main thing with this video. Like, no. Of course, my main thing with that video is people need to see that. Even, I will hope that some of these people that have these Facebook profiles and that they're spreading all of this crazy stuff about these kids, which I don't get. How is it even possible? The courts can't release stuff about this case because they're minors. So how is it that people can propagate and instigate these horrible things online? Facebook. You know, it's so funny, man. Trump was so mad at the social media, whatever. He's so mad at Facebook for saying things or allowing things about him. He was going to fix Facebook. Of course they didn't. You see the agenda. Elon Musk. He bought Facebook to keep people from speaking, certain people from speaking and letting others speak. And now he's mad that people are insulting him on Facebook. And again, those little words are, you know what I'm saying? Those words are nothing. This guy said this to the father of a dead teenager. Not just the father of a dead teenager, a dead teenage twin. So the twin is alive. And I don't know how this case is going to work out. You know, I definitely feel it. I'm a Texan. I got arrested and charged with a felony at the age of 18, facing 5 to 99. I think that's what Karmelo is facing. So, you know, I can't help but wish him all the best. And by the best, that means I wish he would get, I don't even know if I want to say I wish he would get acquitted. I don't know, man. I don't have opinion on it. I don't know enough about it. And I'm right here in Texas. You know what I'm saying? I could be in Frisco in, I was going to say a few hours, but no, it's way too much traffic here and there. But I do Uber. What if one of those type of dudes wanted me to Uber them to Frisco? Again, my stomach hurts for real, man. That's so unbelievable and unimaginable to me, man. It's one of those things, it's like cruelty has no limits. But it's also, you know, I remember when I was little, we used to watch those cartoons and they would always say, oh, the humanity. Hearkening back to the Hindenburg tragedy. And right there, that's just an example of such a lack of humanity. These people that act, they putting all these messages out there and demonizing Karmelo, and you would think that they're trying to say that they're doing it because they care about the Karmelo the Metcalf family, and like, why be so passionate about it? And you know, what is it for? It's clearly not because their heart bleeds for Austin or his family. They don't see these people as people. They see them as political pawns, political chess pieces. Ooh, man. Like I say, my stomach hurts for real, man. Maybe I just got to get some food in my stomach, but this is from the channel. I don't want to. Now This Impact, man, a Democratic site. Like, yeah, they definitely.
January 6th, Protect White Americans protest organizer Jake Lang, turning against a grieving father who just lost his son because he wouldn't stand by while white supremacists use his death to further their distorted political agenda. Conservatives online have used the case of a black teen, Karmelo Anthony.
And they say conservatives. This is what they call conservatism. What's conservative about that? What the hell is conservative about that? What the hell is conservative about telling a grieving father that if he won't stand next to him for some photo op or whatever the hell it is, whatever the hell he's asking that man? How is that a conservative reaction? Because he said sir at the end? You're making more Austin Metcalfs because he said the dude is part of the fucking problem? And of course he is. So, you know, no matter what you say, no matter whose side you're on, you got to commend Austin's father, man. He's standing up to these people, man. He's standing up to these people. And they act like they care, but they're not sending flowers. They're not sending love. They're sending messages so that he could come to some press conference. First of all, a grieving parent that lost a teenager, man, like, how could you ask anything of them? And then on top of it, demanding, come serve me and my purpose. Help me go viral. Help them go viral. To end them. And to end these people. And like I say, to these people that I see on Facebook, because it's mostly on Facebook I see. I'm sure it's some corners of YouTube that thankfully my algorithm is protecting me from, because I get into it with the trolls too much anyway. But boy, I don't want to have no parts of that. I'm making this video, and I can't help but talk about it some more, I'm sure. But it's crazy, man. What is the point? Like, what do they want? What do they want? What do they want from that? What do they want from that? It's already too many damn kids in this country killing each other. How could you not agree with the statement I just said? What do they want? What do they want? They want the second Civil War? You stupid motherfuckers. The first Civil War only was even possible because most of the blacks were not allowed to fight and were separated and colored and all that other type of stuff. Now you want me and my generation and cousins of all kind and kids that are already angry and sick of the way things are, just like you people are or were. And what is your damn grievance? The trans stuff? I'm not into none of the gay stuff. And I get very frustrated, if I can't even go to dating sites because, I get more messages from gay people or trans than actual women that I'd be maybe interested in talking to. That's frustrating, that's upsetting. But one, you win the election didn't change that. And two, what do the kids have? What do all the other people that ain't got nothing to do with that? Don't even think about that type of stuff. These two athletic kids, you know what I'm saying? Those two kids from the same town playing sports in the same zip code or zip codes close enough to each other in the same county. Those two kids probably have more in common than all these people that are interfering with it. Those two kids probably listen to very similar music. They were athletes in a mixed area like that, Now, I'm not saying, I can't speak for anybody, but I just know kids and athletes. They're not worried about stuff like that. And now, the Metcalf family probably aren't as worried about protecting their family. You know what I'm saying? Those two kids had a fight. One kid stabbed another kid died. So the Metcalf family ain't really worried. I did see some posts that both families have moved out and all this other type of stuff. Because, and that's something too, like the algorithm. Why do I see that stuff? Why does Facebook show me that stuff? It's always been a problem on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I made videos about how I see stuff that I don't want to see and it doesn't make any sense. What site did I go to? What term did I click on? Like, how is this possible? Why does Facebook, all these Russian women and stuff like that? Why on earth do I always get pictures of Russian women in bikinis holding guns or something like that? Or like the other day, I get some message about some job. I start researching on it. I see that the top link is a Facebook to some job. I click on the job and the job post right there. And underneath it is just little buttons, play buttons of some white female in like these weirdly, the thumbnails, they're like really weird, like, and I mean, I guess I do got to blame myself for clicking on stuff like that. But I don't be clicking on no Scandinavian looking women, no foreign looking women. That ain't me. And it's like that word conservative now. That word conservative. Whose fault is this, man? Who do you blame for this? And it's the jerks like that win the algorithm game. Again, who do you blame for it? Do you blame Facebook or the people that use it? Do you blame Google or the people that use it? Is it the people that use it, the people that run it? I mean, everybody has some responsibility, but it's the platform owners themselves. And one of the scariest things about deleting your Facebook is knowing that somebody might imitate you. It's already a problem. People making fake Facebook profiles of me. And then those fake ones, they'll go further than my own because this is just strategic. They're just using consumer psychology. Consumer psychology. I had a conversation with AI earlier, trying to figure out why do so many people trust TikTok for news. And then they reshare these crazy things on TikTok. I mean crazy things. Obvious fakes. I made one little video on this channel already about some of those posts I saw where they had pictures of Karmelo and they had like a rifle, whatever you want to call it, automatic rifle, semi-automatic rifle, but something looking like an SKS or an AK-47, something like that, but he's holding it in one hand. And the fake is just, the Photoshop is so horrible. The Photoshop is so horrible. The sizes aren't proportional. The physics of it aren't proper. It's so insane. And news people have reported this as if it was a real picture. And it's like, you can look at it and you can tell it's fake, but these people got software, like the fake is bad. Like I said, I got a video on my channel about it. Just doing screen captures, showing what I'm seeing on Facebook, and it's like, ooh, man. I think that video might have been taken down by YouTube, though. Let me see.